Well, speaking of a diplomatic solution, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Israel right now. It is his 8th visit since the war broke out in October. He is pushing for a ceasefire resolution, the same resolution that the UN Security Council voted on and approved on Monday night. And today, Blinken said that he met with the families of the American hostages. Did you get a chance to speak with him today?
I did. He has been really wonderful and gracious to the American families. You know, there are 8 American civilians being held in Gaza. And every time that Secretary Blinken has come to the region, he carves out time to see all 8 families, which is truly remarkable. And we are very grateful for his generosity of time and his transparency with us, because he does share with us and give us time to ask questions. It's really, it's something that we don't take for granted, and we're very thankful for.
In comments he made today, he said it is on Hamas to accept this ceasefire plan, this deal. What is your reaction to that statement, and what is your reaction to the ceasefire resolution that the UN Security Council approved on Monday night?
Well, I thought that the fact that the UN Security Council, which doesn't always have unanimous votes like that, it speaks volumes. And I certainly am hopeful, as is, you know, all the voices that we're hearing all over the region. There is so much suffering in this region right now, Maggie, that we are desperate. It's not just the 120 hostage families, which, as you know, represent 24 different nations. The hostages are Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, and Buddhists. And so it's not a monolithic, homogenous group of people. This is a very diverse group of people being held. They also range in age from a 1-year-old baby to an 86-year-old grandfather. But we also have hundreds of thousands of innocent Gazans who are suffering horribly, caught in the crosshairs during this active war zone that's happening. We just have so much suffering, a surplus of suffering, and it's time for that to end. And I appreciated that President Biden outlined Prime Minister Netanyahu's proposal. And I know that the world is waiting on Hamas to come back and let us know what the next step is. I know, thankfully, Qatar and Egypt are also involved and big advocates for this plan. I think everyone in the region wants tension relieved, and it starts with this plan.
It starts with this plan. You know, you mentioned